In today's video, the vehicle is a 2019 Land Rover Discovery and it's in for a full interior and exterior detail. Taking a look at the outside, as you can see, it's covered in a nice thick layer of muck all around the vehicle, in the arches and in the barrels of the wheels. Taking a look at the interior, there is a lot of loose dirt, muck and dust just spread right through the entirety of the vehicle, on the floor mats, on the carpets and under the seats. Also, all the leather seats are full of dirt in the crevices and in the seams, and they will all need a deep clean also. Starting on the exterior as usual, I power wash the whole vehicle from top to bottom to remove all the thick layer of muck. I then also power hose out each of the arches, and as you can see, these arches were full of muck and it was great to just get it out of there to prevent any rusting from starting. To clean the wheels and tyres, I first spray on an all-purpose cleaner onto the tyre and agitate with a stiff bristle brush. Next, I apply some snow foam to the entirety of the wheel, including the barrel, and just agitate the inner barrel with a brush. Next, I go around the faces of the alloys with a wash mitt and just power hose it all the way. Where possible and where there's a large enough gap in the wheel, I will always try and get in with a couple of different brushes just in at the caliper and try to give it a good clean also. The next step is to apply snow foam to the entire vehicle. The snow foam just helps to lift and loosen any dirt that is on the vehicle, again reducing the risk of swirl marks later on. It also gives me time to go around all the little small crevices like the petrol cap and around all these different emblems and the front grills, and it just allows me to clean these different intricate areas. Using the two bucket method, where one bucket has the cleaning solution and one bucket is just water, I start the contact wash. As usual, I start at the top of the vehicle and work my way to the bottom, making sure to wash my wash mitt out every panel or so before putting it back in the cleaning solution bucket. Cleaning out the wash mitt every panel or so, just make sure that there's no loose dirt left in the mitt itself that could potentially cause any scratches or swirls to the paint. The vehicle is then dried using a plush microfiber drying towel. After this, it's time to apply sealant to the paint. For this, I use CarPro Reload, which is a silica spray sealant which will just boost the gloss of the paint and protect it for up to 6 months. Starting with the interior, as usual, I first remove all the personal items and just put them away safely in a bag so that I can get into every pocket and crevice to give it a good clean. The next step is to vacuum the entire vehicle to remove all of the loose dirt and debris. I hoover everything from the seats to the carpets to the rubber mats and make sure that I get in under every seat to get every last speck of dirt. I also use a drill brush which just knocks out any of the pieces of dirt that are stuck in the carpet, and it just allows me to hoover them up really easy. As I moved into the back of the vehicle, it was probably the dirtiest part of it, so it was just really key to give it a really good vacuum to make sure and get all of that loose dirt, the grass, the stones, and all the other sweets and sweet wrappers out of it. As I was vacuuming here in the back of the vehicle, I noticed that there was a lot of stuff stuck under the back seats. So I just stuck my hand in under, and a nice little surprise was I found a wallet belonging to one of the young kids, and I'm sure he was delighted to get it back. The next step for the interior is to clean all the interior plastics and also the leather seats. As you can see here, I'm going around the plastic pieces on the door shuts and the boot lid just with some all-purpose cleaner and a detail brush to get them all cleaned up. As we move inside, the leather seats were gone quite shiny and there was a lot of grease and dirt stuck to them. The steamer just makes light work of cleaning them up and just wipe them dry then with a microfiber towel. From steam cleaning all the leather seats and the interior trim pieces, it just had thrown a bit of dirt out of them and back onto the carpet, so I just had to give them a quick hoover again before I moved on. The last step of the interior is to apply 303's aerospace protectant to all the plastic trim pieces. This just rejuvenates the look of all these plastic pieces and protects them from the sun UV rays for up to 6 weeks. I also go around all the exterior trim pieces with 303's aerospace protectant. As you can see here, it really restores the rubber and makes it look like new again. As the rubber floor mats were quite dirty and mucky, the easiest way to clean them was to just give them a quick hoover, spray on some all-purpose cleaner, hit it with a drill brush, and then just power hose them clean. As a final step to make them look like new, I again applied 303's aerospace protectant, which just again rejuvenates the rubber and makes them look fresh again. The last few touches to the vehicle are to clean the glass inside and out, making sure to wind down each window and get the very top of the glass. Also, tire dressing is applied to rejuvenate and protect the rubber on the tire.